Hey consumers, welcome back to Amateur Consumption. I'm Isaac.
And I'm Mary.
Today in our craft beer series, we're going to be taking a look at a beer from Appalachian Mountain Brewing, a Gose.
It's a Margherita Gose, so it should have a lot of nice lemon and lime flavors, maybe a little bit salty, so we're expecting it to be like a little bit sour, but not quite as sour as an actual sour beer, but a Gose typically is towards that direction. And Appalachian Mountain Brewing is in Boone, North Carolina, which is over by Asheville, so west of Charlotte, about 2 hours.
Goses also come in a little bit lower on the alcohol percentage usually. This one comes in at around 3.8%. So you're not going to be tossing these back and getting hammered.
Cool. So let's give it a smell.
Whoa. That's a very interesting smell.
Yeah, it kind of, like my first sniff, I smelled some of those yeasty characteristics, but now I don't.
I just smell like a stale margarita. That's what I smell. These are typically more like what you drink. I typically don't drink these, and so this would be, if I were to drink this can, this would be my first full Gose that I drank by myself. So I don't have a ton of experience.
Yeah, you do get some of the lemon and lime coming through, as Isaac indicated, with the margarita type characteristics.
Or like
the smell.
Like a margarita mix that has no sugar in it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it smells like.
Cool. Let's go to taste. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot smoother than I anticipated. Sometimes a Gose or a sour can be a little bit like overly tart, and this seems very well balanced with some of those sweet characteristics. Like to me, it started off very not in your face, but with a lot of those lemon lime margarita type flavors, and then it like mellowed out.
Yeah. This to me kind of tastes like a beer company tried to make a margarita. And it's really good. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to drink it all the time, but I like what I'm tasting.
Yeah, this one is a little bit stronger too, I think, on the margarita flavor than some of the other margarita Goses that I've had recently. Because I just tried a few this summer, and I think this one definitely showcases the margarita aspect of it.
Well or not well?
Well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of depends on your preference. So, I mean, I could swing either way. Whether I would want something more like this or something more like the others that are a little more mellow.
Kind of depends on how you're feeling.
Yeah, this is more margarita. The other ones that I've had have been more towards the characteristics of a sour.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Asking those kind of questions just kind of helps me better understand what I'm going through when it comes to a Gose.
Yeah.
If you guys have questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment down in the comment section. We'll be happy to reply as soon as we can.
How do you feel about rating this beer?
I think I only can rate it in terms of a beer. Like I can't rate it in terms of like a 1 to 10 Gose, I guess. And so in terms of a beer, I'm gonna rate this, I think a 6. I think there's a lot of beers that I would drink over it, but I think it does what it's trying to do really, really well. I get where they're going. It's not like I'm confused by what I'm drinking. What it says on the can is what I'm getting in the glass, and I think that deserves at least a better than average mark.
Yeah, I think I would agree with your rating as well. I think that I've had other Goses that I prefer, which is why I would keep it at that 6 mark as well.
Okay.
I think this one's good and a nice indicator of the style, and as you said, what they're aiming towards. They definitely nail it, I think.
Yeah.
It just depends on personal preference, and for me, I would agree with the 6 rating.
Great. When it comes to AMB or Appalachian Mountain Brewing, we haven't made it out to Boone yet. It's definitely on our list, and maybe here in the coming months of July or something, we might take a couple trips out to the Boone or the Asheville area to get a little bit more acquainted with some more North Carolina breweries.
Thanks so much for watching this week's episode of Craft Beer. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you've loved it, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Get your craft on.